Hey guys, how we doing? Lexi back here for a new video. We're going over some WNBA player props and plays for Tuesday, September the 30th. We got not the Lynx. The Lynx are my team. Unfortunate loss, really tough that they took here on Sunday, but it's okay. Next season is season. There's no Nafisa Collier, no Cheryl Reeve, no Dejanay Carrington, just tough loss, but we got the Aces and the Fever. This is a winner-take-all Game 5. The winner of this game is going to the WNBA Finals to take on the Phoenix Mercury. This is going to be an intense game. This is going to be a close game. This is going to be a battle. It's going to be super aggressive. I think this is going to be a great game. And I have a couple player props that I want to talk about. So make sure you lock this in on Underdog. Link for that is in the description down below, you guys. Please go ahead and lock it in on Underdog. So I got a couple plays I want to talk about. First up, we got Alyssa Smith over 8.5 points. And you may be looking at me thinking, she's only gone over this 37% on the season. Why are you taking her to go over 8.5 points? I'll tell you why here in just a second. Her line is also at 7.5. And if you pair it with the other pick I have, it does give you a double up. I think she goes over her 8.5 line, and I'm taking it. So we're looking at her here against Indiana. Indiana is a team that she played for last year. She didn't fit in at all. It was just super weird. And then she played a little bit with the Dallas Wings this season. So, like, these games here, this game here is her with Dallas. We're going to ignore this 6-27 game, okay? This is when she first got to Vegas. She played 23 minutes. We're not talking about this. We're talking about the playoff games. She went for 8 last game, where she had 5 personal fouls. 16, 18, and then 4 in this game where she only played 15 minutes. I think she also had 5 fouls that game. Maybe it was 4. I can't remember. This game was also a 16-point loss for them. This game, I think the Aces win this game. I like them on the money. I think they're going to go to the finals. And I think that them against the Mercury would probably be a better series than the Fever versus Mercury. I don't really care. I'm going to probably watch a little bit of it, but not a whole lot. I'm just super kind of out of it at the moment in the WNBA. But I have been watching the entire season. I promise you I'm educated on this. I know what I'm doing. And I feel like I've been most efficient in my WNBA picks, but I also make other plays. Make sure to subscribe, please, and take a look at them today. I had NFL plays. We went 3-1. Jake Browning is the one that missed. Picked him to throw an INT. He didn't do it. We had Malik Washington under his receiving yards, cash. We had Garrett Wilson over receiving yards, and Justin Fields over passing yards, cash. Pretty a little sweaty at the end for Garrett Wilson, but we went ahead and cashed as always, guys. So honestly, not a bad day. Pretty mid, but it is what it is. That Jake Browning one just kind of messed me up a little bit. So, anyways, I'm sorry. I'm talking a lot, guys. So, Alyssa Smith facing her old team. She's playing 30 minutes a game, guys. 30 minutes in this game in the win, where they won by 22 points. This game, they won by 12 points, and she put up, 33 minutes, and she dropped 16. I think if Nola Smith has a good game, they cover the spread as well. We're looking at her here. She had 8 points, foul trouble, played 22 minutes. If she stays out of her foul trouble, she's going to drop, I'm going to say 12 points at least. So I like her here. The Indiana defense has given up 30 points to forwards. Looking at her shot chart, she obviously shoots majority down here in the paint. The Fever are terrible down there. They got the third worst defense here. And what is this? 5th worst? Fifth, 6th worst here. Very mid down here, especially down here where she shoots majority of her shots. So I think she goes over this line. Obviously, I know that the Aces have Asia Wilson. I think she's going to be the main focus of this Fever defense, and I think Alyssa Smith can go ahead and give us 9 points. The other play I want to talk about is Leah Boston over 8.5 points. Her original line is at 9.5, popped down to 8.5 to be safe. We're looking at her against the Aces, obviously. She's gone over the 71% during the season. Just in general, against any opponent, she's gone over half of the time. Looking at her against the Aces, she's gone over, how many games is this? 7 games, 5 out of the 7 games that they played. And then starting in the playoffs, which was this game here, obviously to here, she's gone over 3 out of the 4 games. This one she hooked with 8 in a loss, where they lost by 12. I think she can go ahead, grab us a 9. Rebound is going to be a key point for this Indiana team, especially because of how beat up they are going against the Aces. Like, this game going to a game 5 is crazy to me, but she can definitely go out there and she can give us 9 rebounds, guys. I'm not super stressing about it. Vegas is giving up 17 rebounds a game to forwards. So I think she goes over this line as well. Those are the 2 plays that I got here. Boston over 8.5 rebounds. Smith over 8.5 points. I just really like Noel Smith tomorrow. I got a good feeling about it. So now that we're getting into this thing here, I'm not going to take a money line here because minus 420 is just not worth it to me, but I do think that the Aces win this game, guys. I really do. As far as the total goes, 158.5 is pretty high. Honestly, that would be really, honestly, I think the total would be really sweaty, guys. I would stay away from the total. I would honestly consider leaning over though. And then the spread, if I would all Indiana plus like 11.5 on the spread if I were to do something like that. But for now, I am going to stay away from it. I just don't want to take a play that I'm not confident in. So these are the 2 player props I got. There are MLB playoffs tomorrow as well, so I will probably be dropping a video on that. So stay tuned. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment with any questions. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you for tuning in for this video. And yeah, hopefully we go ahead and we can get a sweep in this one.